In this video, I'll be going over installing PHP 5.5, which is a web programming language. In addition to that, I will also go over how to hook it into a web server called Apache 2. I've done this video before, but the newer version of PHP uses a different compiler, so the way that you go about doing it is ever so slightly different, causing me to redo this video again, which is okay. So in a web browser, what you'll do is head on out to php.net. Click on the downloads link. The current version of PHP is 5.5.5 and it's the current stable version. Click on the Windows binaries and source link for the current version of PHP. You'll want to download the thread safe version of PHP, locate the PHP 5.5 section, the one that says VC11X386 thread safe, right click on the zip file and save it out to your desktop, which I have already done. I should mention that they have unstable or experimental versions of the 64-bit version of the Windows PHP executable, but I won't be doing that. I'll just be doing the 32-bit version. After that's saved out to your desktop, locate the PHP. This is the thread safe version. So double click on that in file decompressor, which I'm using 7-zip. And in here, I'll just press Control A to select all the files, click on the extract button, and I'll extract this to C:\PHP. And I'll press the OK button. Close out the file decompressor window. And I'll browse to my PHP folder, locate the line that says PHP ini-development, create a copy of that and paste it into the same directory. Right click, choose rename, and I'll rename it to be php.ini. It'll give you a warning, and yes, I do want to change it. Open up php.ini in your favorite text editor. Search for the word _dir and click on find. And just below the user dir section is an extension directory directive. And they have one for Unix and another one for Windows. And for on the one that says on Windows, what I'll do is I'll locate the line where it says extension dir is equal to ext, and I'll remove the semicolon at the beginning, which essentially uncomments that line and makes that statement active. Save this file. Now, if I wanted to make PHP accessible from the command line, and so I can just type in PHP, what I would do is click on the Start menu and locate Computer, right-click on that, choose Properties, choose Advanced System Settings, click on the Environment Variables button. In the System Variables section, locate the line that says Path, click on Edit, go to the end of the variable value field. If a semicolon isn't already at the end of the line, go ahead and add one and type in C:\PHP, click OK again, and finally click OK one more time on the System Properties window. And then now I can close out the System Settings window. And if I open up command line by typing in Start and typing in CMD, I can type in PHP-V, press enter, and it tells me that I'm running PHP 5.5.5, and this is the command line version. Which is good, but I ultimately want to hook it into the Apache 2 web server, and I'll go ahead and do that now. In the PHP directory, there's an install txt file. Open that up in a text editor and look for the word Apache module. This is the right section. Well, this is a similar sounding section, but the problem is it's for Apache version 1. I'm using Apache 2. So keep looking, and there we are, installing as an Apache 2 module. Locate the lines where it says load module php underscore module. And I'll go ahead and copy these lines where it has a load module statement, add type, and a php ini directory. I'll copy those. I'll browse to my Apache 2.4 directory, which I've installed it in Apache 24. Double click on the conf directory, and I'll edit httpd.conf in my favorite text editor. And I'll look for a line that says load module. At the end of the load module section, I'll go ahead and paste the contents, telling it to load the PHP 5 module, associate the PHP extension with the PHP module, and this is a reference to where PHP ini is located at. Now there's one small problem, is that the PHP 5 Apache 2 DLL file doesn't exist. If I take a closer look at the PHP directory, it's actually called PHP 5 Apache 2_4.dll. Going back to the web server configuration, after the 2, I'll add in a _4. Well, in the Apache web server configuration file, do another search for index.html. At the end of the directory index directive, add in a space and type in index.php and save this. So now you can save the Apache web server configuration file. In the Apache monitor, I'll go ahead and open that up. Click on Restart. Now to test it to make sure it's working, one thing I could do is go back to the little website folder that I created in the previous video for as a test. I called it my website. I'll create a new file, and I'll call it phpinfo.php. I'll open it up in a text editor, and in here I'll put in $PHP that tells PHP that we're actually writing PHP instructions, and I'll give it the statement PHP info, and all that does is print out some diagnostic information. So if I go to my website.localdomain /phpinfo.php, it tells me that I'm running PHP version 5.5.5, which shows that it's up and running. And I think that's pretty much about it. I can also rename index.html to index.php. And it'd probably be good if I actually put a PHP instruction in here too. I'll go ahead and edit the index.php file, and in here I'll just include a PHP instruction that says, hello, this is from PHP. Just to make sure that that works. And I'll save index.php. And I'll just change the website URL to mywebsite.localdomain and press enter. So it says this is a test web page. Hello, this is from PHP. So it's up and running. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.